So fave number 10 is from newly engaged Serena Williams. Did you guys see the ring? Ah, I can't wait for the wedding. Not that I'm gonna be invited, but still in my mind. All right, so Serena Williams has her off the runway sweater dress collection that you see right here. This is exclusive to HSN. You can't find it anywhere else. And there's something about a sweater dress that has always been just romantic and beautiful from the 50s on up. Look at how great this looks on Valerie. She's wearing that dress in cream, and she did just a nice little rope tie belt around the waist. And it's just a simple dress. It's not a lot of bells and whistles. I like this. These are the kind of things that when you don't have a lot of bells and whistles, and by that, what I mean by that is that there's not anything about this dress that's going to scream 2016 or 2017, which means you can these are your basics. These are the way that you build a wardrobe. You pick up a couple of colors and you can continue to wear them year after year, and it's never gonna look like, oh, that dress you bought 2 years ago, or oh, that dress you bought 5 years ago, because the sweater style dress, never gonna go out of style. Nice and long sleeve, nice V-neck, ribbed along the V-neck, and that rib goes all the way around. The ribbing is also on the wrist, and it's also along the bottom hem of the dress. So these are those finishing details that you would look for. You also have a nice split along here. But what you'll notice is that this dress is not short, because if it were short and it had this split, it would be maybe a little bit too much. But this dress is actually 42 inches long. So it's a classic style and it's a classic length. And it comes in this camel color. Here is that charcoal. This one is your claret, and claret is that beautiful, it's like a pomegranate color. So that's claret. This is midnight blue, and this is the one that Valerie was wearing, and it's cream, okay? The only one we don't have remaining in this is black. The black was one of the first ones